All right, YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy February 4th. Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a great weekend with you and your friends and family. One thing I'll say really quick is just there are a lot of new cards coming out tomorrow, and I'm not going to make this video really that long. It's just kind of like something that I want you guys to know, and I really appreciate you guys watching this video to get my announcement out there for really EA screwed us over, and I'm going to explain how here in a minute. So, a lot of people, their eyes get big, and they're like, wow, what great cards, all that stuff. But let's not forget the game is an ability based game. The reason why Matabeast, Reggie White, and also even Warren Sapp, all these cards, Ronnie Lott, all that stuff, right? Like the difference between some of these cards have been the X factors and the abilities that can be placed in these cards. Defensive tackles, 1 AP versus 2 AP inside stuff, even going down to 0 AP eventually, hopefully in early March. That is some of the stepping stones of what differentiates some cards from another. But we go right here to Mel Blount, and you're going to see him and you're going to see Night Train Lane. You're like, well, what could possibly be the problem? The problem with these cards are, although they have good theme teams and Mel Blount has insane speed, easily will get 99 speed on theme teams, any theme team for that matter. Even if you add the lighted up X Factor for the pass card, I think he gets +1 speed, so he'll be at 98, right? So obviously, if you use the lighted up X Factor for him, I'm not sure what lighted up X Factor he'll get, but if he gets universal coverage, which would be insanely overpowered, that literally, I mean, I don't think they'll give it to a corner because that means all game he gets knockouts and like universal coverage really means you get knockouts in like every area of the field. So I know Chuck Howley gets that and it's on the whole game. It's pretty overpowered, right? And there's a difference between the AKA X Factor and this X Factor. This X Factor you have it the entire game. So some of these cards, they may be on people's team for a long time. And that's why I said Whitworth was the most underrated because if I go over here to Andrew Whitworth, he literally gets 1 AP threat detector for lighted up X Factor. And getting 1 AP detector can say, are they blitzing? Are they not? In dollar, whatever. Are they blitzing that linebacker? Are they not? Like, you're literally able to see non D linemen, incoming blitzers, okay, all that stuff. So it won't work all the time, but it is your best chance to tell are they blitzing or are they playing coverage if it's not Omaha. Now, like I said, I mean, with that said though, with Mel Blount and Night Train Lane, some guys are like, well, what's the catch? They only have 94 zone. And the problem with this, and don't get me wrong, they could get it in the final bucket. And it could be like a special ability in their last bucket or some kind of zone X factor. But from the looks of it, Night Train Lane has one step ahead. That is only a man coverage ability. Man coverage, and by the way, I will show you legit proof. If I go to Night Train Lane in previous years, Night Train Lane MUT 23, I guarantee you he is a zone archetype. Hopefully it will show it. Oh, he was man to man? What? I thought he was like other archetypes in previous years. Hold on. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am wrong. It does say man to man, so I am wrong. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Slot. But was that many? I think that was many years ago, though. Yep, Madden 21. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, man to man. Okay. So I thought they changed it just so we wouldn't get the deep zone KO. Zone is the most popular right now, and both these being man to man corners does hurt things. Now, if I'm being honest with you guys, I said in my YouTube stream, watch out for Jair. Already a quarter off, 25% off. Watch him to go under a million easily. Already the lowest was 993. He'll drop more tomorrow for sure once they're actually in packs and all that stuff like Night Train and Mel. But I just think for me, like if I go to my corners and all that stuff right now, my team and all that stuff, right? I cleared some binder space today. I sold some strat items, other stuff. Now we're up to 1.4 mil, right? We got Warren Sapp, free secure tackler. You cannot get past me. I have inside stuff and 1 AP unstoppable force. Yes, I am paying 2 AP for it, but I think it's all worth it. So I think for me, my big problem is that Slay on a maxed out theme team, all combined for 3 AP, it's so worth it to get Pick Artist and Deep Out Zone KO. And he still has 97 speed, great stats, whatever. The problem is that do we have our second corner that gets that? Now, I use her the safety a lot, and so I am right now considering should I remove that deep out zone KO on Hooker. I want to get it on another corner. Now the problem with Jair is Jair does not get it. So if I go from Jair to now Steven Nelson, if you go to man archetype, right? Unless he gets it in this special box right here, which they will get 2 buckets, I believe. I could be wrong, but well, I don't know if they do or not. We'll find out here in a minute. But we go right here, some of these cards, right? Like if you want deep out zone KO, it's literally 95 zone coverage, and trust me, boosting it to 95 is not going to do it. So I mean I could be wrong, but I think it has to be a natural 95 zone, and that's why it is not a coincidence that these two cards have 94 zone exactly. So they're both great cards. They both should be very expensive. Obviously, Jair and Night Train Lane have 99 speed with a +3 speed theme team. They're both, smaller-ish. Night Train Lane is pretty good and all that stuff. But the only thing I'll say is that really you should see more man-to-man abilities and I mean, obviously obviously they're gonna get 0 AP pick artist, which you need on all your DBs, right? But like, dude, they won't get the zone KO. So I have no complaints right now on my defense. Like I literally have like 3 unstoppable forces, which I will admit that is overpowered. I have 2 no outsiders for 1 AP, inside stuffs for 1 AP. That stops the run the best I can, right? Like on paper. And then everything else really comes down to pick artist. And then I literally have the deep out zone KO on Slay, which is a must cop. And then on Steven Nelson, dude, like, first of all, I won't do this anymore. But like, I just feel like, dude, I need that one more good deep out zone KO. And right now I have it on Hooker. Hooker is the left side of the field, Slay is the right side of the field. So I have them a little bit split. But getting that other corner to have it as an outside corner would be really huge for me. Safeties, they do their job, they're there anyway, but those corners, man, they really could use that, okay, and stuff like that. So, I don't know, man. I just think that's a little BS that he did that. Dave Casper will be very good. I'm sure he'll have some great thing for his light it up X Factor or whatever. I would probably avoid this though. They're dropping Kyle Pitts for non-theme teams, and even if you have a theme team like Kelsey, for me, Kelsey is really good. I really enjoy Kelsey because his 0 AP apprentice is just unheard of. And then also free comebacks, not bad for reduced zone objectives while losing. And then route tech for unstoppable, 3 bombs. He has route tech, and it's all game. So I really like his stats for a maxed out playoff team team. Going back to other stuff here, Torrey Holt is really good, but to be fair, he's just a barely better Jerry Rice. Here is Jerry Rice for me, and all that stuff. He's literally just a really good receiver for free. I have route tree, so the route running's better, but everything in this card is really good for free. I have no complaints at all as a third receiver, especially for NMS. Now, I don't think he's going to drop the price of Zay Flowers, but obviously if Zay Flowers did drop a lot because of Torrey Holt, I would pick him up. He really shouldn't drop that much. I already see Zay Flowers dropping a tad to like 1.3. I saw him at like 1. Like he was back up to like 1.6 plus like yesterday or whatever. So seeing him down to 1.3 already makes me a little happy and all that stuff. But keep in mind, getting a 99 speed receiver is also really legit. So no matter what, the market's going to drop tomorrow. You're going to see corners drop the most. Quarterbacks, probably not that much. Kurt Warner does have Omaha, but you need some speed, I think. Like I've been running at Josh Allen like so much. I could be wrong, but I think I did the set for Josh Allen. We can actually see Josh Allen's stats here. I have been throwing a lot more picks though with Josh Allen. But look, you get what I'm saying, right? Like we pull up his stats. Josh Allen has been running a lot for me. He's been doing really good for me in the run game. So I think the run game is viable in that sense. So all in all, going forward and in the game, wrapping this video here real quick, I just think that, keep those things in mind for the drop tomorrow. Also, I am getting my free 94 tonight in that 94 pack for level 46. I will be level 46 tonight no matter what, and I am going to choose Mata Beast for my free 94. I will sell them for over 440 and we'll clear about 400K profit. And then that profit goes towards a free Matabes for the BND set. And then we'll be at 1.8, over 1.8 million coins. So I will be able to get someone no matter what tomorrow. We really did our job, maximizing our coins. We got Jerry Rice, Calvin Ridley got benched, and it's right there, the season 4 token. Okay. So honestly, guys, we're gonna get going. Hope this video helped in some way, shape, or form. We'll see you tonight for the playoffs and all that stuff. Keep grinding the game, keep doing your job, and that's really my advice for tomorrow's AKA Cruise. We'll wait for the abilities, we'll wait for the ability reveals, and we'll go from there. Peace.